Hello viewers, this is SKTV and you're watching Prime Time English News. And here are tonight's headlines. Government initiates resettlement for residents of Leimaram High School Relief Camp at their homes in Leimaram, Waroiching. Joint Tribes Council Manipur, comprising of Liangmai, Rongmai, Zime and Inpui Naga councils, seek immediate action on unchecked immigration in Manipur. Additional Chief Secretary Transport and TCI orders expedited completion of new integrated terminal building of Imphal International Airport. Additional Chief Secretary Transport issues notification allowing renewal of motor vehicles older than 15 or 20 years subject to mandatory fitness certification. And former Congress MLA of Singjamai Assembly Constituency, Irengbam Hemochandra, appointed as National Vice President of National People's Party, NPP. And now the news in detail. In a major development, residents of Leimaram High School Relief Camp were successfully resettled to their original homes at Leimaram, Waroiching in the second phase of the government's resettlement initiative, supervised by District Administration Bishnupur. A formal send-off program was held at Leimaram Public Hall, attended by DC Bishnupur Puja Ilangbam, ADM Toijam Opendro, Nambol SDO BDO Tongbram Shyamkumar and SDC Twiningjam Sambhunath. During the program, DC Puja Ilangbam distributed identity cards to 257 individuals from 64 households to enable smooth movement and verification during security checks. The residents were then formally sent off in state-arranged vehicles. Later, ADM Opendro and SDO Shyamkumar visited Waroiching, offered prayers to Waroi Ningthau for a safe return of the families, and inspected security arrangements, law and order conditions and housing readiness.
Waroiching dagi phasana changba hawragadi lamdam sisu peace purakadabani na akoina waroigi ishwar bu khoiromjaraga amuk hena mayam chakhatpa oirasano haina so aigi side gi haijani aduga yamna peaceful oiba yam hena chakhatpagi khongthang kena purakpa ngamnaba mayam punna honaminasi na haini angang singgi koi mission vatsalya gi makhada thuna December January phawgadi moigi su paisa pira ani na government dagi haire once adu toragadi angang singgi school chakpa amal tawbagisu paisa phajana help toragadi amuk hena su angang singgi hanaba oirakani na su khanjai adugi mayam gi cooperation support yaudabida koi tawbanga moy mayam na su phajana koi cooperation pinaraga yumda hanjan minarasi na hainingi.
Meanwhile, IDP Lechonbam Thasana expressed heartfelt gratitude to the administration for facilitating their return and hoped that peace would prevail so that more displaced families may also be restored to their homes soon.
Waroiching da Leiramba Koigi Hanagi IDP Mayam Jingdo Nasi Anisiwa Pez Waina Koi resettlement on Gre Matang Kumbi the Zoo Hongjanaba Akoi Hajikana Honazari Sigi Pezi Hek Loibaga Ate Hek Hongjan Bayaba Kangu except Tosampu Torbung Bangla Kumanataba Zinsidi Akoi Yam Tuna Hongjanaba Akoi MSSN gi site gi Honazari Siga Loina Libiri IDP Mayam Jingnazu Akoigi Mateng Pangbiu Haina MSSN site gi Ningsingjari
Akoigi Dishina IDP sing na yamna wana lilip kem da leibase akoina haijabaga medamna sinbirapaga tawdana akoi ngasi nungsi jaraba akoigi iyum akoigi kungang da ngasi ita thajadana akoi changnana bo hona jarakposida akoi aduki mati harauje aduki mati nungaije chahi ahum phaningsit iyum mado thadok jaraga iyum masi kamaina leibano kamai tawri haibase khangdana leirakpado ngasidi akoi iyum da changani haibagi haraubasidi akoi chinna haibagi haraubagi pangkhai leite aduki mati nungaije aduki mati haraujai akoi gi Bishnupur gi medam busu hanna thagachari.
Joint Tribes Council Manipur, a collective of Liangmai, Rongmai, Zimi and Inpui Naga councils, have submitted a memorandum to the Prime Minister and Manipur Governor urging urgent intervention against what it termed as unchecked illegal migration and its serious impacts on indigenous communities of Manipur. The memorandum alleged that large-scale illegal entry from Myanmar and neighboring states where NRC is exercised has strained local resources, posing a serious threat to cultural identity, economic stability and additional livelihoods. According to a press release jointly signed by presidents of Liang Mai, Rongmei, Zimi and Inpui Naga councils, it stated that such activities have impacted in mushrooming of new settlements along highways, deforestation for poppy cultivation and protection of such activities by armed groups through illegal taxation and intimidation. JTC further claimed these groups have restricted movement of valley communities, encroached ancestral Naga lands, claimed and renamed village routes such as Tiger and German, and established unauthorized check gates, creating fear among local villagers. Citing census data from 1951 to 2011, the council highlighted that Kuki population recorded a growth of 460.7% in 6 decades, as opposed to the average 32.72%, calling it an unusual pattern of growth in Kuki population and diminishing representation of Naga MLAs over decades. The memorandum also listed historical atrocities recorded by British administrators, urging the Government of India to dismantle unlawful settlements, identify and deport illegal migrants, and remove armed groups to safeguard indigenous land and identity. A comprehensive review meeting was held today under the chairmanship of Shri Anurag Bajpai, Additional Chief Secretary Transport and TCI, and Principal Chief Conservator of Forests and HOFF, with participation from the AAI project team, State PWD, State Transport Department, and all executing agencies. During the meeting, a detailed action plan was finalized to fast-track early inauguration of cargo terminal, expedite PWD's construction of the 6-lane approach road from the National Highway to the new integrated terminal building NITB, and ensure timely completion of all pending NITB works. Bajpai assured full support and coordinated assistance from the state government to enable seamless execution and accelerate overall project progress at Imphal Airport. According to news received, the new integrated terminal building project at Imphal International Airport is being constructed on the area of 22,000 square meters with an estimated cost of 500 crore rupees. A prominent feature of the terminal is the ATC control tower cum technical block, a 6-story building measuring 40 meters in height. The airport service building covers an area of 2,152 square meters. The integrated terminal building is designed to handle up to 800 passengers during peak flight operations, offering world-class facilities to meet the growing demands of travelers. This new development aims to provide a modern and comprehensive passenger experience at Imphal International Airport. Manipur government has permitted renewal of motor vehicles older than 15 or 20 years subject to mandatory fitness certification, according to a notification issued on Wednesday by Additional Chief Secretary Transport Anurag Bajpai. The order aligns with the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways notification dated August 20, 2025 and allows renewal upon payment of prescribed fees and taxes. The new rules take immediate effect following their publication in the Manipur Extraordinary Gazette, superseding all previous state directives on end-of-life vehicles (ELVs). Alongside the renewal provision, the state government has issued updated directives clearly defining ELVs. Vehicles that are no longer validly registered, have had their registration cancelled under the Motor Vehicles Act, are declared unfit during fitness tests, or are self-declared as waste due to fire, natural disasters, riots or accidents will be treated as end-of-life vehicles. Registrations of all such vehicles will stand cancelled under the new guidelines. Former Congress MLA and Minister Irembam Hemochandra has been appointed as National Vice President for National People's Party (NPP). In an official notification issued by NPP National President and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today, Irembam Hemochandra has been appointed as NPP National Vice President under Article 11 of the party's constitution for a period of 3 years from 2025 to 2028. It may be noted that Irembam Hemochandra is a 5-time MLA from Singzamai Assembly constituency. He held the post of Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly during the term of Congress Party and also served as Minister of various portfolios. Ramachandra resigned from Congress party on March 31st, 2024 and remained without joining any political party until now. Renowned filmmaker and cultural activist Aribam Sham Sharma has expressed concerns that Naat Sankirtan may be delisted from UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage list if people and artists do not take collective steps to preserve it. He was speaking at the observance of 4th Sankirtan Day at Maharaja Chandrakirti Auditorium, Palace Compound, Imphal. The event was jointly organized by Department of Art and Culture, Manipur State Kala Academy, Manipur University of Culture, Pala Loishang, Sri Sri Govindaji Temple Board and Manipur Nata Sankirtana Apunba. Speaking further, Sham acknowledged the efforts and contributions made by forefathers towards fostering Naat Sankirtan and described it as a real asset of the state. He also described Naat Sankirtan Day as a remarkable day where the cultural art form of Manipur has been recognized globally. The legendary filmmaker also stressed the need for setting up a relevant committee to preserve the original form of Naat Sankirtan intact and expressed his desire to construct a dedicated memorial site for the forefathers who endowed the cultural heritage to their successive generations.
Sankirtan di mafam khudimagda lay Bharat ki mafam khudimagda Sankirtan leitaba leite magi lining khudimagi Sankirtan kumba lining bagi lambi sida asingbe isai lumaya sida leinaba ngakani adubu Manipur da matam duda pokhiba ojashi makogi mafam dani aina asi yamna kana kolum janingba makogi laman sidi akhoi singbu ngamraro daba Sankirtan permapu Tuhan masak Manipur di pajama sakam berpan besibu aku na Sankirtan of Manipur hanajan bani bakti ni yumhamoi ba khai besimak kau tu ba tapeli masigi mula mantra hantai kajak nam thu kibada Sankirtan gi makun ni hantai aku ni hana lelamba ichanu pam tang po di shun tang le di Krishna sange sanchen bayahonge Nam Sunumati Mutamange, Adutaba, Machine Namaktrabamta. Change of Lakamatam, Machine of Kanam Zarkale.
While Art and Culture Commissioner H. Gyan Prakash acknowledged the points raised by Aribam Sham and assured that the department would act on them. Altogether, 30 gurus of Naat Sankirtan were also honored during the function.
Pawang Sham ki contribution si Sankirtan ki si matang si film si namdringai dagi waina eminent filmmaker ne aina di mayam adum doina khangraba prithvi awdna lairaba personality amani adubu aigi wakhanda di karigumba any film personality oisasnu pawang dagi hena haiba atang bani lairambasi yai akhoi gi culture sibu khangba pamjaba mi ama oibana akhoi gi lairiba Sankirtan sigi manungda maru oiba portion na karino kadai khara tension sige na tra kamai kali tor sige khoi phajaba hamsina kari oidoino haibisi khangbadagi film du nambangam bane aduna art and culture amasung Manipur gi Sankirtan gi Manipur gi culture bu pambiba sijaba mayam changdana kan hona birambagi damakta 2013 da khoi Manipur Sankirtan si intangible heritage sida chanbangam jagani.
And it's time for a short break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back, and in further news, Khangabuk MLA Okram Surjakumar has emphasized that lack of an income source and unemployment have been major cause of increasing drug abuse among the youths in the state. He was speaking as chief guest at the 7th Foundation Day celebration of Anti-Narcotic Drugs Organization Kanglei Pak Andok at Thobal Mela Ground in Thobal district today. The function was also attended by Andok President Chinkhai Luangcha, NAB SP Watham Basu, Thobal Apunbalu President Rameshwar Waika, and Private School Development Council Thobal President Jotin Salam. Speaking further, the MLA raised concerns that many families have been grappled with the devastating effects of drug use amidst the hardships endured by the society. Surjakumar also stressed the need for examining whether some drug de-addiction and rehabilitation centers are only focusing on making profits by taking undue advantage of large number of youths being a prey to drugs. Security forces recovered a substantial cache of arms and explosives during two separate operations carried out on December 3rd in Imphal West and Imphal East. In the first operation at Loitang Sandum Hill Range under Sekmai Police Station, troops seized one .303 rifle with 2 magazines, a double-barrel gun, a single-barrel gun, a 9mm pistol with a magazine, 36 HE grenade without detonator, 118 rounds of assorted ammunition, 8 detonators, 3 tube launchers, 8 magazines of different arms, 1 .303 rifle 4-side assembly, 4 Baofeng handle sets, a Patka helmet, 2 BP vests, and a bottle of cleaning oil. In a separate operation at foothill of Ngarian Hill near Kera Wangkhem, security forces recovered another set of weapons and explosive devices. The seizure included a 12-bore single-barrel gun, a 9mm SMG carbine with a magazine, 2 36 hand grenades, an improvised explosive device weighing around 2 kilos, and a tear gas grenade. Officials said the operations reflect ongoing efforts to neutralize threats and prevent circulation of illegal arms in the region. Manipur police on December 3rd arrested Nongthomam Anil Kumar Singh alias Lemba, aged 36, of Bamun Kampu Mayalekai, Imphal East from Komba Sagrapam Nerak under Irilbung Police Station. A 9mm pistol with a magazine, a mobile phone, and an Aadhaar card were recovered from his possession. In another operation this same day, security forces apprehended an active cadre of KCP Apunba identified as Ahong Sangbam Naubo Meitei, aged 25, of Kwaksifai Maninglekai, Bishnupur district, from the Tera Urak checking point under Bishnupur Police Station. Wangkei MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar has emphasized the role of women in fostering the state's economy. He was speaking at the 11th Liangmai Imphal market held today at Neroka Football Ground, Sangapam. Speaking further, the MLA went on to stress the need for consuming fertilizers-free and organic vegetables, while highlighting the health hazards of consuming imported vegetables and fruits that are grown using large amounts of fertilizers. He also remarked that Liangmai market allows a platform for emotional integration and rebuilding trust between the hills and the valley people. Around 400 women vendors sold fresh vegetables and other agricultural products in the event.
Like you say, we are not going to come to hell hazard. I'm thinking about Siguma Mayamsi, Siguma market, Yamogani Goiva, Ting the Taba, Siguma Mayam to Pura Gadi, Ekogi to Mayam, Vijagadi, Koyaka, economically, Takut Pai Taluga, Aduki Matata, economic Takapatana, Chingatangogi Marata, all relationship, particularly Shumam Simatan, Muruiva. Issue relationship, Sinava, Chanava, Amaga support of Himinanava, Aduma Manipurama, organized to Luhonava, Siguma markets in a Sova, Factor Ama, Vegan and Tami.
Chairman cum Managing Director of Sija Hospitals and Research Institute, Dr. Kundomam Palin, has emphasized the vital role nurses play in healthcare, stating that it is impossible to operate a hospital without them. He was speaking at the lamp lighting and oath-taking ceremony of the 7th batch of CJ Academy of Nursing SAN. The event was also attended by Nursing Superintendent of District Hospital Thobal, Horongbam Chandrasakhi, Joint Managing Director of SHRI, Dr. Kundomam Chetan, President of CJ Foundation Langol, Dr. Brahmachari Mayum Gokul Chandra, Principal of SAN, Dr. C.H. Babita. Speaking further, Palin stressed the importance of treating patients with love and affection, highlighting the healing impact of compassionate care. He also acknowledged the challenges nurses face, including infection risk, and urged them to be empathetic towards patients' needs and psychological conditions.
In the beginning of 20th century, we realized only 20 years. And the cholera, measles, smallpox, TB, 73 years, average the reference on Sahi Amapagi Tomato, Valena, Mayamla, Aduga, Chocolate Matuna, Aso Operation, every Western with the ICU, Yam popular OD. Positive, Matu, lifesaver, OD. So the Nati Anga with the Mota, Piku, Heart with the Mota, Main Chapel with the Mota, Neo with the Tomato of ICU. I will actually notice skill and see the
All Manipur recognized Private Schools Welfare Association has appealed to all concerned not to call Bandh and blockade during the pre-council examination scheduled from December 9th to 22nd. President of the association, Laishram Joy Kuman, made the appeal during a press meet held today at Manipur Press Club, Imphal. He reminded that thousands of students have appeared in the Class 10 pre-board examination conducted by the association since 2005, following the question pattern and examination norms of Board of Secondary Education Manipur, BOSEM. Joy further informed that around 5,000 students are expected to appear in this year's pre-board examination.
Lakaduriba 2026 ki February thada Mayunakaduriba Council examination, Class 12 examination, Masida Tagaduriba, Angangsing Asida, Council examination, Asi, Tabada, Hena Line and Aba, Madimako, the Kulu, and Nogidamakta, Aquina pre-council Haina, Kanaba, Adum examination Namakal, Aquina, School Yankai, and Beda, Hantaki Sahidiki Horaga, Aquay Pantoksaba, Hojaragani, Highway examination, Asi, Lakaduriba, Aquiki, December Tang Mapandagina, many toy forward, Aquay examination, Si, Mayogani, Lishing Manga Himbana, Highway examination, Sida, Aquina Mayogani, Highway examination, Si. Council single debate examination, asi question design, adiki tonga chapmanaba, masigi all design pattern kudimak laura kanda, ako ina masi pangpong ano buong nagani. Pag high examination asina, 12 mayok nagaduriba, higher secondary examination mayok nagaduriba ang sinda, kaya na kuloy na, makoy na lakaduriba, asinulaba examination asida, nungay na, amadi makoy na akito sun. Yaw na, tabayan na magdamagta ako na pangpong sa gani.
Tribal Youth Council Manipur Council Headquarters has urged retired districts and sessions judges to reconsider their representation reportedly submitted to President Draupadi Murmu seeking withdrawal of the November 26, 2025 office memorandum issued by the Ministry of Finance regarding the examination of a separate hills budget, stating that the proposal aims to ensure focused development in Manipur's hill areas without affecting the state's territorial or administrative integrity. TYCM clarified that there is no bypassing of the governor or violation of Article 371C, especially as Manipur is under President's rule and the union government currently prepares and approves the state budget. Referring to a statement published in a local newspaper today, the council asserted that the retired judges' move appears to obstruct developmental efforts in hill districts and may disturb peaceful coexistence among communities, while reaffirming that scheduled tribes have a rightful claim to seek and support a separate hills budget. Kuki Organization for Human Rights Trust Kohur Chairman H.S. Benjamin Mate has submitted a representation to National Commission for Scheduled Tribes NCST, seeking the urgent intervention of the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes to address the alleged accelerating and unlawful occupation of notified tribal lands by non-tribal individuals, predominantly from the Meitei community in the hill areas of Manipur, namely Sochanpur, Kangpopi and More. In the representation, Benjamin Mate emphasized that Section 158 of the Manipur Land Revenue and Land Reforms Act 1960 prohibits non-tribal persons, including Meiteis who are not recognized as scheduled tribes, from acquiring, occupying or transferring land in the hill areas without explicit statutory permission. It went on to claim that illegal non-tribal encroachment into tribal lands has escalated over the years, acquiring a dangerous and politically charged dimension, with Surchanpur district, Kapupi district and More becoming epicenters of unlawful land occupation. It also mentioned that the alleged surge in illegal occupation corresponds with a broader political narrative in Manipur that seeks to delegitimize tribal land rights, mischaracterize constitutional safeguards as privileges, and promote homogenization in the name of development or law and order. Director of Education S.N.G. Bhogendra Mittai has emphasized on the importance of creating more awareness on harmful and long-term effect of plastic. The director was speaking on the sidelines of a prize distribution for a state-level competition, which was organized by Samagra Shiksha State Implementation Society Manipur on the topic Say No to Single-Use Plastic. During the program, Director Bhogendra Mittai presented cash award and memento to students of SK Ideal High School and Pitambara English School who have bagged top positions in the competition. Speaking in the prize distribution ceremony, which was held at State Council for Educational Research and Training Hall, Lamphel, Director Bhogendra Mittai expressed concerns on unsustainable use of plastic and plastic items, especially single-use plastics. He stressed on the need to intensify campaign to create awareness for public regarding the detrimental effects of prolonged use of plastics. Additional Director of Education S. Bisheshwar Kumuksam, Additional State Project Director of Samagra Shiksha Elementary Soraisam David, along with other eminent persons, graced the program.
छात्रसिंगसिदा तोंगान तोंगान बा एक्टिविटीज को अवेयरनेस कुंबा ते फॉर एग्जांपल अखोई दा एक पेड़ मा की नाम बन अखोई जॉब एनोम तौगी देयर एनवायरनमेंट फ्रेंडली उ थाबा खोटपा आईगी स्कूल सिंगसी ग्रीन स्कूल वहन बगी पंदम माइन तौ कासिदा ngasi इनिशिएटिव सिना कोई सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक से मसी तौदनबगी अवेयरनेस मसी केनोसी इवेंट सिदा कोई डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल दा अंगांग मयाम दा तोंगान तोंगान बा एक्टिविटीज मयाम मा तहलकांदा डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल की सिलुर का स्टेट लेवल दा अंगांग खरा परफॉर्म तोरपा चूज तोरपा अंगांग सिंगगी असी से कोइना प्राइज पिथोपगी कल्मिनेशन इवेंट.
Federal Students Organisation Kangleipak FESOC has demanded Board of Secondary Education Manipur BOSEM and relevant authority to ensure availability of textbooks from class 1 to 10 before the commencement of academic session 2026. In a press note issued by Education and Library Secretary of FESOC Soibam David, it urged BOSEM to resolve the issue of textbook shortage and to make sure that textbooks are made available to students before commencement of academic session 2026. It also demanded BOSEM to ensure mistake-free textbooks, especially in Maitei textbooks. The National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited NHIDCL, in collaboration with Ganapati Company Private Limited, commenced maintenance work on the stretch of road from NH37, Longmai Bazaar Traffic Point to Longmai Common Ground under None District Headquarters from today. The construction and maintenance work was supervised by PRIYO of Ganapati Company Private Limited, Kadamdai Gangmai. The initiative is being undertaken as part of the company's corporate social responsibility (CSR) program. This inter-district road passes through all major localities of Longmai village and serves as the primary access road to several villages under None district. It is also a crucial link road to various institutions and government infrastructures, including schools, a college, the newly constructed DC office complex, the Divisional Forest Office, Soil Conservation Office, NHIDCL PMU None Office, District Multipurpose Building and churches, among others. Company officials assured village leaders that proper drainage systems and blacktopping of the road up to Longmai Common Ground will be completed before Christmas. On the other hand, community-based organizations and village leaders have expressed their gratitude to the company officials for taking up the road maintenance work ahead of the festival season, noting that it will greatly ease travel and improve connectivity for public. Singjame MLA Yumnam Khemchan inaugurated Neuro Emergency Trauma Net Multi-Speciality Hospital at Singjame Chongtham Lekai today. Speaking on the inauguration, the hospital's Neuro Emergency Trauma Unit Director, Soibam Pakistan, said that sudden accidents like BP stroke or road accidents affect the whole body as much as it does the brain. He said that a road accident victim brought to a hospital without a neurosurgeon risks losing key moments to revive their nervous system before it progresses too far. Moreover, he added that the newly inaugurated hospital has adequate facilities to treat brain tumors and spine tumors, adding that patients can ease their financial burden incurred in travel expenditure for medical treatment. He further added that the multi-speciality hospital has opened facilities for orthopedic, general surgery, neurosurgeon, neuromedicine, besides having 9 ICUs and ventilators, accessibility in ward beds as well. "33rd Foundation Day celebration of all Manipuri ethnical socio-cultural organization AMESCO was held today at its head office located at Konung Mamang, Imphal. In a statement, AMESCO informed that the event was graced by its president Wahengbam Chinglemba, advisor Brojendro Naurem, and former president Athai Kamai. It further added that attendees paid floral tributes to the departed souls of those who sacrificed their lives for the motherland. The organization went on to raise concerns on the erosion of traditional values, cultures and costumes due to the intermingling of foreign elements and called for collective efforts to address the issue. 28th Federal Executive Council 2023-2025 of Manipur Students Federation MSF resolved to continue the term until 2027 in its official meeting held at the conference hall of MSF office yesterday. In a press release issued by MSF advisor N.J. Milan, the executive meeting was attended by MSF General Secretary Sundar Kuman, President Hijam Roshan and advisors N.J. Milan, O. Ashni Kumar, K.H. Sirajuddin and Ranjita Ilambam, where the decision was unanimously agreed to extend the present term of Executive Council until 2027. The press statement further urged the public to support the student body in issues raised for the benefit of student community. Emmanuel Theological Seminary ITS Tamenglong kicked off its Silver Jubilee celebration today at the ZBCC NEI Christian Center, Chiuluan, where ZBCC NEI President Reverend Namrei Q. Pame hoisted the Jubilee flag and dedicated the new Silver Jubilee Celebration Hall to the Almighty, followed by alumni reunion in which Principal Reverend Dr. Tunchapo SP welcomed former students. Celebrated under the theme Honored to Transform, the two-day event marks 25 years of ITS since its establishment in 2000 under the Zilangron Baptist Churches Council, Northeast India, with Reverend Dr. Professor Ilung Kibe Ziliang, Dean of SCEPTRE and Secretary of BTT ESSC, Senate of Serampur College, set to address the gathering. "30th Foundation Day celebration of Maite Huyen Langlon Singtam Shanglen Sajal Academy Universal Friendship Organization UFO Haubam Marak Chintham Lekai branch was held today at its premise. The event was attended by UFO President R.K. Sana Parihal, Home Secretary L. Loyumba, Commander Y. Chingsang Lakpa, UFO's Thangta Chief Instructor Nomaithem Bijoy, battalion commanders and members. Paying floral tributes to UFO leader R.K. Manisana, rendering salute to R.K. Sana Parihal and hoisting a flag featuring Pakhangba were the main highlights of the event. Coordinating body has appealed to local clubs, women folk and students organization to stop individuals from organizing housey draws in various locations, especially during the ongoing school examinations. In a press release, Coordinator Saikom Roshan condemned the practice, stating it exploits the state's crisis and harms society. The body further raised concerns that loudspeakers used in housey draws disrupt students' studies, particularly during annual and pre-board exams. The association also urged the government to address the issue. Russian President Vladimir Putin has arrived in New Delhi for a two-day state visit aimed at strengthening one of the world's most enduring bilateral partnerships. With a heavy emphasis on trade, mobility, defense, energy and regional security, officials in India's Ministry of External Affairs MEA have described the visit as important and reflective of a relationship that has remained one of the most stable in modern times. According to senior MEA officials, the central focus of the talks will be expanding trade and economic cooperation, an area that has witnessed substantial growth in recent years. A major outcome of the visit is expected to be a finalized mobility agreement enabling the movement of skilled and semi-skilled workers between India and Russia. Meanwhile, India may also consider about procuring additional S-400 systems and may also explore the S-500 platform. Talks are also expected on the potential acquisition of Su-57 stealth fighters and clearing pending S-400 deliveries. In the energy sector, Russia has reportedly offered additional discounts on crude oil amid shifting global market dynamics. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will host a dinner for Putin this evening, but the Russian president's key engagements are scheduled for Friday. He will visit the Rajghat and Rashtrapati Bhavan, setting the stage for the main summit-level talks at Hyderabad House. Winning team of Manipur representing India at the recently concluded World Youth Games 2025 held in Pattaya Sports Complex, Thailand were felicitated today for their grand performance. The felicitation program was held at Tona Kangjebung in Nambol and organized by Jeet Kunedo Association of Bishnupur District, which was attended by YAS Director Dr. M. Vito, Maipakpi Hospital North AOC Managing Director Dr. Koirom Tomba, ERS Sangai Protection President Dr. N. Yaima, KMYDC President P. Nilmani, Jeet Kunedo Association of Bishnupur District President Koirom Lokeshwar and Jeet Kunedo Association of Manipur Vice President L. Rajan as key dignitaries. During the program, Manipur medal winners Chungkham Ningthem, Samom Kennedy, Laishram Dinesh, Tom Cruz Laishram, Naurem Rani Chanu were honored for their achievements in their respective fields. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Koirom Tomba congratulated the winners and coaches and encouraged them to pursue higher in their future endeavors. And in today's weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Lamphel, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 24.2 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 8.4 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 95% in the morning and 48% in the evening. And that is all we have for now. But before we end, here are the headlines once again. Government initiates resettlement for residents of Leimaram High School Relief Camp at their homes in Leimaram, Waroching. Joint Tribes Council Manipur, comprising of Liangmai, Rongmai, Zime and Inpui Naga councils, seek immediate action on unchecked immigration in Manipur. Additional Chief Secretary Transport and TCI orders expedited completion of new integrated terminal building of Imphal International Airport. Additional Chief Secretary Transport issues notification allowing renewal of motor vehicles older than 15 or 20 years, subject to mandatory fitness certification. And former Congress MLA of Singjime Assembly Constituency, Irengbam Hemochandra, appointed as National Vice President of National People's Party, NPP. Up next is Primetime Manipuri News presented by Olivia. Stay tuned.